It's our first day of Android Studio. I want to learn how to make app using Android Studio. I'm using agent modes to make app. As you can see here, it's an agent. Let me show you. As you can see, this is the last app I was building. Okay, I use agent mode for that. Okay, so I can make an app using that. You can see it here. But the issue is that when I make it, there are lots of bugs comes, and there are a lot of problem I face. Even I use AI tools, I was not able to correct it all of them. So I'm thinking that how I can overcome this issue. And then there's only one thing come to mind, that if I know coding, then I can do it much better. More about Android Studio, if I know how they work, design. So I want to learn that. But the problem is where I should learn. As you can see, this is that created. There are lots of problem it have, and I can fix it using agent mode and other AI models. I can able to fix it. As you can see, this is the next version that I'm using. So it works, okay, but there are many problem. So as I told you that I can make an app, it works really great, but designing issue, and also there are lots of bugs I face. So I thought, why not learn? I'm giving around 2 months of time, and it's the first video, so I'm going to make 16 videos, and I'm gonna see that if I'm learned or not. And every day I give 30 minutes. As you can see, right, 870. So 850. Before that, I will just stop this video. Whatever I learned, again the next day. So I'm going to do that, and I want to make it better. So there's a many option I have, like I can watch YouTube videos, learn from there, but I don't want, I'm not sure that where to start. Okay, so I'm gonna use ChatGPT for it. Okay, so there's a ChatGPT browser. So I'm gonna use ChatGPT, and there's a guided learning or teaching mode like that. So new chart. Okay, I will select study and learn, and I will tell you that I want to learn Android Studio and able to make great app. Also learn UI and UX designing, and able to fix all bugs. Okay, also I want to learn to use AI tools for better results. So I've given a bunch of commands. In 2 months of time, I can only give around 30 minutes per day. So I've told him that. Okay, and now I'm gonna make, I bookmark this one, so that it would be really how to bookmark this one. Okay, I'm here is it, like this I bookmark it. Okay, working AI model chart saved, I will save it here. Okay, now I bookmark this. As you can see, I write it down, but I'm not getting any response. It might be issue with the internet connection. My local area, the internet is a big issue. As you can see that right now it's working. So as you can see, it's saying that learn Android Studio, build great apps, fix bug debugging, testing, use AI to speed up, improve your development in 2 months with 30 minutes per day. That's ambitious, but totally achievable if you make smart focused plan. And let's begin with telling to you. Before I build exact 2 month 30 minutes day plan, can you tell me a few things? Have you ever used Android Studio even once? Yeah, I use to make app using agent mode, but I did not succeed. Okay, do you know? Couldn't know. I don't no coding at all. When you say UX design, do you want design with tools like Figma or beautiful layout directly in Android Studio? Uh, Directly in Android Studio. Okay. Which AI tool you are most curious about? ChatGPT, Gemini, Midjourney, Fire Studio, uh, Firebase Studio, and ChatGPT. Okay, I've given the all information that I know. Okay, and that's you can do it if you really want to learn. I really want to see that I can really learn in 2 months of time. From ChatGPT. I use Gemini sometime for that, and they give me bunch of videos to watch. And I don't have time to watch all the videos and doing the same thing. I want to do it and then learn, and it feels much better than watching video. As you can see that the response times are really late, and the internet connection might be the issue. As you can see, it's saying that internet connection. That's why I really hate the internet in my local area. I'm using right now Geo SIM, and it creates lots of trouble. Even for internet, I have to do bunch of things just to use the internet. Again, I have to write it down every single thing, and I really hate that. So let me see, can I remember that whatever I wrote last time, like CMD or command prompt? No. So what I ask, I have used. Okay, second, no, I don't know. Android Studio. Okay, Firebase Studio, and ChatGPT. I don't want to write all that again. As you can see that again, now they have given it. So if you're living some place where internet connection is not good, make sure that you are connected well. Only then try to do that. If you don't, then you have to waste your time. So as you can see, it's saying that okay, but you don't coding yet, Java, Kotlin, that's totally fine. Okay, so what it said, week 1, set to explore. Be comfortable with Android Studio, create your first Hello World app, explore XML layout, buttons, text, view, edits. Learn how to run emulator on a real phone. I don't know how to, okay, both of them I know that, okay. Ask ChatGPT things like, explain what activity main XML does in simple words. Generate a simple layout with 2 buttons. So as you can see, like month 1, week 1, okay. Week 2 is like a layout design, UI basics. Learn how to design beautiful screens, linear layout, custom layout, frame layout. I don't know any of this. Make a simple profile or login page. Start your Figma for design mockup. Okay. Use ChatGPT or Gemini to convert Figma ideas to XML. I'm not sure it's gonna work. Okay. User input and navigation, button clicks input. Okay, human edge calculator. So you have been designing. Sometimes I really think that how they know that what I'm doing. Many project human edge app, the one you've been designing. I started new chart, and I believe a couple of before I asked to just write some command, and they remember that. Now sometimes, like even I use the Google banana for image. If there's one image I make full screen, my hands are not showing, but they know I was wearing watch. I was just surprised that how they know that I'm wearing watch when in the picture only half of my photo there's no hands showing properly, but they know there is a watch. So it's a debugging and bug fixing. Okay, then all the things they are saying. Now let's start with the first week. Okay, I'm gonna just write week 1. I think I have not done that. Okay, working AI model, done it. Let me check. Did not I just save that? It's really confusing. Okay, bookmark manager, let's go there. Working M model. Okay, the study mode, let me click here. So as you can see here, I just come to the place. Okay, it will take some time to get me the information now. So I save it. So what I have to do the first week, it's saying that 30 minutes per day 7-day plan, open, setup and first app, open Android Studio, run hello world, new project, empty, run emulator on your phone, debugging, explain activity, ask ChatGPT explain what mainActivity.java and activity main.xml do in my hello world app. Understand the layout, learn activity XML does, open activity main XML, try switching between core and design view, add a text view button, image view, what's different linear layout and custom layout. So there are a bunch of things they are saying that I need to ask and then write all of that. Okay, but I don't want to learn Java, I want to learn Kotlin. So I say that I will just say that if I have to learn coding, I want to learn Kotlin, not Java. I'm gonna just say that so that it would be best. Perfect choice. Kotlin is now the official language for Android, easier to read and super friendly with AI tools like ChatGPT. So it's saying that first week, okay, new project activity language Kotlin, name first app, run to emulator on your phone. Okay, I just know that. Okay, so that's what I need to do. So let's do the first day thing. Okay, I already know how to do it, so I will just do that. Okay, I have already entered the studio. I will create a new project. Okay, so I will go to file, click new project, empty element. Okay, next, as you can see that it's Kotlin DSL. You can just choose like a Groovy DSL. I will choose default one. Okay, I will name it like an Android Studio Learning. Okay, that's the name. I will choose Android 13, not go, let me go below around 12. Finish. Now as you can see that we have created the project. Now what it's saying, okay, I just name whatever you want. Okay, run it on emulator on your phone. Okay, I can run on my phone, there's no problem. Also emulator. Now questions are asked ChatGPT, explain what main activity and activity XML do in my hello world app. So if I let's say that if I ask here again, then it's gonna be I have to come back forth, it will take some time. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna have another ChatGPT page. Okay, and I'm exactly copy that, so it will be easy for me to next day to do just get to second day. If I just put it everything here, then it's gonna cause a lot of trouble. Okay, so I'm again choose the study mode and learn, and then again I will ask like same thing, whatever is written here just copy and paste. Now run that. Also make sure see the time, only 20 minutes happened. Okay, I have less than 20 minutes happened. So as you see, I wrote explain what main activity KT and activity XML do in my hello world app. And I am really hating my internet connection. I thought it was gonna work well, but it is really bad. I live in a village area in India. Here internet is a big issue. Even the company says that we are providing 5G, even 4G doesn't work well, and I have to use lots of tools or do a lot of things just to run the internet. So here it said, you see that the perfect question, main activity, the logic Kotlin code. That's the brain of the app. It tells Android what to do when the app starts and how it should behave. Okay, so that's the code. Main activity, app activity, override fun function, that is a short form function. On correct, save instant bundle super one correct saved interest. Okay, it's too much. Let's see what is here. Here what is happening. Class main activity, define your skin code. Okay, on correct runs the app start like a startup function. Okay, on correct. Okay, here set content view or layout activity main. Connect the Kotlin code with the XML layout. Okay, activity.xml. So the Kotlin file controls the logic and tells Android. So Kotlin file controls the logic and tells Android, use that XML layout for skin and I'll handle what happens when user interact. Okay, so here as you can see main activity XML, the design layout file. This is your face of app. What user actually see on the screen, it stay here. Okay, but when I was doing before, I did not see the code. Let me see. Okay, it's main activity like it's brain. It's saying that whatever happens, but you can see here, text hello and the name is like Android. When I run it here, as you can see that, and I'm not seeing like it said like XML file. I don't know where it is. Let me see the resource exam. As you can see here, only for values, midmap, drawable, whatever it said, like it said about activity main XML. I'm not seeing it. It all happening in a main activity. Oh no, the app is not running. Wait a minute. Should I write down that what version I'm using it? Let me check. I'm using around Android 2025.2.1. Okay, I'm gonna write it down. Okay, I just hope that they can just give me a better idea. I just copy that and paste here. I'll just say that I am using this version of Android Studio, because I'm not saying that file as mentioned. As you can see, hello world. If I make any changes here, like I said, it's my name Kundan. Okay, I just say the Kundan Singh, and again I just save this. Okay, and run again. I believe you see hello Kundan Singh. So it's not like it's like in a compose, like you see, like this one, not XML. Okay, it did not say like that. I was making mistake. Wait a minute. As you can see here, it's saying hello Kundan Singh, but not here. Okay, so let me see there if anything mistake I made. Okay, as you can see here that getting the name is Android. If I change it like Kundan Singh, what will happen? It seems like that there's two codes. One is for showing here in screen, and one for actual app. That's how it feels like. I hope I'm not wrong. Okay, let's see. As I told you that there is two of them. Like see, there's written a preview. Okay, the preview one, it will be here in a screen. Whatever you see, the code is written here, and here whatever you do is for Android app actually. So sometimes your preview, whatever you see here, or your app might be different. Okay, that's something. Okay, I understand this one. Now let's see what it's saying it. Nice join Android Studio Otter. This one the latest version. You got M1 Kotlin and new experimental UI. Perfect step for modern Android development. Let's connect that to what we talked about before. Because of behavior of Katie and activity main hasn't changed, but how Android Studio help you works, that has improved version. Here's the what's special first step. Main activity in author opens better auto completion of the set content view, XML IDs and recycle method. If you are find view ID, Android Studio messages using view binding or Jetpack Compose, newer ways to connect code and UI. The Kotlin multi-platform groundwork is built in, but you can ignore that for now. Okay. The layout editor in Otter uses metal rendering on Mac, so the preview panel is faster and smoother. You can drag and drop UI components from Platy right side to switch between design and code view. But how I do that? I'm only seeing the code and the projects. Okay. Here I can see bunch of things that I don't understand and how it really works. Okay. And here I don't know. And here is a resources manager. I'm just saying whatever it is inside my app. Okay. Here the lot of things are there that I don't understand how to use it. So just let's see what it's saying. It's saying that Android Studio may suggest using View Bind and Jetpack Compose. Okay, it's saying that not to think about right now. The layout editor in Otter uses metal rendering. Okay, preview panel is faster, smoother. You can switch between design and code view instantly. You may also see option to convert to Compose, but for now stick on XML while learning the basics. Let me check it's really working or not. Okay, so this is view mode. Now let's say that it works or not, activity. Okay, don't know that. UI components, let me see. Custom view, cards. I think it's all about the gadgets, not sure about it. Folder, I don't know about anything. Package file, image assets, vector assets. I don't know how to use that. For this I believe watching video is better choice. So it's saying that you might also see convert to compose, but for now stick with XML while learning basics. The connection is still the same. Set content view R layout domain. But I'm not saying that. Let me show you that. If I go to code, okay, as you can see here, it's it's runs here, correct, but here it's start set content. As you can see here, the set content is like a layout and go to another page, but here directly it's writing the code here. As you can see, Android app name, it's saying what to do and getting name. So what I need to do is that to change this one, like the code start here and here. But I'm not seeing the activity, activity monitor, whatever it said, activity main. Before go deeper, sense understood can ask, do you keep learning UI with XML first, or rather start Jetpack Compose, the newer code way to build AI? Your choice will decide how we plan your next few lessons. I will go with a new one because it's saying that I should stick with XML, but I don't want to go through again and learning again the same thing. I should start with whatever I'm getting right now. So I will just say that start directly from Jetpack Compose. Okay, just write it here, start from here. I have 10 minutes, and after then I'm gonna close this video and gonna upload that. You should watch it and also do the same thing that I'm doing if you want to learn. So it's saying that in Jetpack Compose, okay, Google Declarative UI Toolkit, instead of designing a skin in XML and then connecting them, you just need to describe what UI should look like a Kotlin itself. Example, text hello world. But as you can see here in a greeting, it's a name and modifier. Let's see text hello world. One line already correct text skin, no XML, no fine view. Okay. How to a compose app start. In your project, choose empty compose activity in Android Studio. you will get something like this. Yeah, that app name, as you can see here, we got like that. Set skin replaces this one, the old one. Inside it we call compose function my app there where the UI lives. So it is for UI. Okay, whatever you see here, it's how it's shown, and whatever you see here in the preview, as see here, whatever you see preview, it's something I believe it is for here, whatever you see here. Okay, that's why I written the preview, like for getting preview, Android learn name, getting, then that is the name. And you can see here they are also using this one I believe, and not really sure how it's working, but it seems like a preview one for here, and this one for Android app. Okay, I don't know, I'm just telling you that whatever I think. So it's saying that a simple composable. Okay, so like composable fun my app, you can see here composable and then function, but that is a getting, it's not the name of app. So you see that that's a getting, and here the same composable function getting preview, and then the name of the app. Okay, you see the composable function are building blocks. Everything you see, text, button, image, it is a composable. Okay, so whatever is written composable or inside the composable, it is something that shows up. Okay, so quick mindset shift. New way, Kotlin only, set content, directly use composable layout function. Okay, let's make this hands-on you learning by doing. Try first, open Studio Author, new project, empty activity, open, okay. Open your paste here, describe the code, you see that file. That's way I can show you line by line what each parts and how to modify your first custom UI. So I'm just gonna copy all of that from here, whatever it's saying, and then I'm gonna paste it here and then run it. So as you can see that it's writing that. You are looking at the real compose code. Let's break it down gently, piece by piece. This will give you a solid mental model before we start editing and creating your own UI. So as you can see that here, as I told you that that's the main APK file that whatever you're gonna make. So let's see what's happening here. It's in the compose activity, I believe. Here the class main activity compose activity where is run is the entry point of compose UI, like app compiled activity before. Set content, okay, I don't want to know that. Android Studio is the name, warp whole app in a material 3 theme, color, typography, etc. Scaffold, okay, this one. Provide a base layout for modern UI. It can handle top bar, floating buttons, etc. So inside this one, okay. Inside you are calling your composable, getting name, as you can see, getting name, and here that's your first custom UI element. Okay, the getting composable, as you can see, second code here, this one I believe. So like function name modifier, okay, text, this function that draws UI. Okay, that the composable annotation tell the Android the function describe a part of UI. Text is built composable that draw text. You can add more like composable inside like button, column, image, etc. The preview so true composable. Okay, this one is not part of your app. As I told you that it's for only showing screen. Okay, even like you don't have this one, your app will work perfectly. So this one part of your app, it's for design preview Android Studio. It lets you see result without running the code. Okay, In short, main activity, entry point, set up compose UI, set content, defines your app visual content, okay. Greeting, custom composable UI element. Preview, let you see the composable inside Android Studio. Now let me make this interactive. I want to modify your code later so you can do something new paper, try this. Okay, it's saying me to that column modifier. Okay. Then click eye icon, preview, refresh, Android Studio. Do you want me to walk through what happens line by line in this new version, like a column, button and modifier mean? Or would you like rather see how a button actually do something like that, like show a toast or change text? You know, I really hate that part, like doing for myself. So as you can see, we learn about it like composable. Okay, it's saying that we need to change it here. I'm not sure will it really work. Let me try. So button on click, text ends. Okay, button. I need to write like a button. Okay, then on. Okay, on click. Okay, on click. Button on click. Then equal to. Then. Okay, then what I have to write? Text, click me. Text. Okay, there's a column. Click me, please. Okay, I have written the code, and as you can see here, it's showing the red button. And why is that? Okay, I don't see that I made any mistakes as I can think of it. Do I made a mistake, any of them? I don't think so. So what is the problem? Import Android X composable in a Material 3 button. Okay, it's saying that I have to do something before I to write down. So the next video we're gonna next day we do all the thing. Thank you for watching.